Video somebody had of like multiple fires.
What the heck?
I don't know. Poundcake's got something going on. Multiple fires all around London as they're hitting record temperatures. And you'll see some people frolicking in a fountain, you know, but then there are other places where they're on fire. 101.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Over there, of course, they use Celsius.
That's the highest it's ever been?
I guess so. Recorded, yeah. The UK Meteorological Office Weather Agency recorded 104.5 degrees Fahrenheit in eastern England earlier today. It's a pretty temperate country usually, you know. It's not like that. And so they're not used to dealing with that.
I guess it's a lot further north. Farther north.
So if you saw any of the videos that were going around on news sites, Sky News, if you follow them, I wonder how British Alan is doing.
He tagged us in a thing about it being hot.
Did he?
On a tweet, I think.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's doing okay over there. Oh, yeah, like a little Sound Park clip. South Park, not Sound Park.
No, Sound Park.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Somebody's leaving multiple. Somebody like Mary Santora. Somebody's leaving multiple messages on the app.
Yes, Mary. Peter Bruno Mars does weigh less than you. You want to know why? Because he's not slamming Big Mac pizzas. Hi, I'm Mary Santora, and I want to complain about how everyone weighs less than me, and I'm going to tell everyone on the radio about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he nailed the voice.
It's a really good impression.
You've got to give it to him.
I don't like what he said, but how he said it, you know?
Again, it's all tone.
It's all about tone.
Don't kill the messenger.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mary Santora, and I know everything.
I thought you were going to play...
Depression happened in the 20s, and I'm going to tell everyone on the radio about it.
You thought what?
I thought that was Mary talking again.
Oh, no,
like,
yeah, he's going to play.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you were going to play these messages from the talkback button, but then it just sounded like Mary started talking, and I was like, Mary, don't interrupt.
It's so good.
But this guy, he's...
nailing it.
Yeah, this guy's nailing it.
Hey, Alan, why aren't you talking about the shooter in Indiana? Why? It doesn't fit your liberal narrative? Question mark. For once, a good guy does something with a gun, and it's hardly even mentioned. Hate the show.
Didn't we talk about the Indiana thing?
I didn't.
No.
There's a lot of shootings.
There are a lot of... I can't keep up with all the shootings. There's one guy in a mall who has a gun on him, kills a dude after the dude killed some other people.
And he didn't get killed this time? Because that's happened before, where a good guy with a gun had a gun, shot the guy that was doing the mass shooting, and then he got killed by the cops.
No, it's a kid who's like still running around, some 22-year-old kid.
Okay.
And it's great. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. That does nothing to... I'm glad that happened. That doesn't mean that the system's working properly, that one guy happened to be in a mall and killed a dude.
There were still people that were killed by the other guy.
Yeah, of course.
First,
it's
right?
not like... I mean...
Yeah, so it's not like...
It could have been worse, but what do you want me to say? You're going to drill down in this one guy because you got, you know... That's like the guy that raped the 10-year-old. That is the greatest thing that ever happened to Fox News, is the fact that the guy was here illegally. Mm-hmm. Because now it's got nothing to do with 10-year-olds having to get abortions. It's got to do with illegal immigrants, which is their sweet spot. They can't get enough of that. That is the greatest thing to happen to them, is they can talk about that all day long. So yeah, this kid in Indiana, in this mall, shot the dude that had killed some other people, and that's good news.
Good.
But it doesn't prove the good guy with the gun thing.
Not when there's so many other...
There were 376 cops in Uvalde, Texas, who were standing around doing nothing. So they overshot, I guess, by 375, because you just need one good guy with a gun.
I guess you just need a good guy there.
You need a good dude. And then I guess there was another, like 20 minutes north of that mall in... Indiana had a bad weekend. 20 minutes north of that mall, there were people who got killed in a park or something. I don't think they're connected. But, yeah. So there you go. Again, I don't know what there is to talk about. But congratulations, I guess, for you, that guy is
But there was still a mass shooting before the good guy with the gun stopped him. And it seems like if there weren't guns as accessible, that number would go down.
I don't know.
That's what I think.
There could have been more people killed, so I'm glad that kid was there.
Right.
This dude is going to get so laid in his town. Ezekiel something is the kid's name, I think. But it's spelled in a really weird way. Huh?
What if he doesn't get laid? What if they're like, yeah, we still don't want to sleep with you. There's nothing you can do that would make us want to sleep with you.
Well, all the headlines were like, a Good Samaritan. I'm like, what? A Good Samaritan? It was so weird. They kept referring to him. Look, everybody's armed in the Midwest, right? Everybody is strapped. So I don't know how the dude's the Good Samaritan, but that was in all the headlines.
That's Ezekiel?
The good, huh?
The way it's
spelled weird, right? It's like E-S-Z, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Elijah, maybe?
Elijah, yeah.
Elijah Dickin.
E-L-I-S-J-S-H-A.
Well, they do things differently in the Hoosier State.
I'm going to call him Dickin.
Yeah. The Good Samaritan who killed the guy. So, yeah, I don't know where the cops were.
I think it's great that
no,
he
listen,
did this,
I'm happy, yes. I'm glad that more people didn't get killed.
And I'm glad that he didn't get friendly fire by a police officer or something, because that story's out there, too, where I don't remember exact details of it, but there was a mass shooting, and there was a good guy with a gun, and he stopped the mass shooter, but he ended up getting killed himself by police.
Here's what I don't understand. So they said that this is like 4:30 in the afternoon. The guy walks into the food court bathroom, the shooter, goes into the food court bathroom. And they say that he stayed there for an hour and 2 minutes before exiting. How do they know that? You tell me they have a camera
Cameras?
On the food court bathroom?
They probably have it on the
They probably have cameras
food
all
court,
over the place.
and they know where the bathroom is.
So he comes out of the food court and just starts shooting. He struck several people, killed 3 of them. And then a couple minutes later, this kid was out there with his girlfriend, and he shot the guy. So the guy's a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, too.
His grandfather taught him how to shoot.
That's all good. But imagine you get killed in a mall food court. Nothing is that amazing at any mall food court. Nobody's like, man, I'll tell you what, I could have got killed and I would have been happy to have that chicken sandwich.
Where's the place that is so amazing that you
nowhere
could die there?
The Great Steak and Potato?
I'm saying, like, on the entire planet.
What food is so good that I would...
What place is so good that you're like, well, I want to go there, but I might get shot.
Well, have I told you guys
The
about
Black Hoof in Toronto was pretty good. That's where we had horse a couple of times.
That's in Canada.
That was, well, you said anywhere in the world.
I know. I'm saying.
Canada's in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor's Food Stand, where I serve exclusively Big Mac pizza, so people get fatter than Bruno Mars. Have I mentioned Bruno Mars, or how big he is, or Big Mac pizza?
Is this you talking now, or is it the thing?
really
I can't
tell.
remember who the thing is.
Yes, Mary. Peter Bruno Mars does weigh less than you. You want to know why? Because he's not slamming Big Mac pizzas. Hi, I'm Mary Santora, and I want to complain about how everyone weighs less than me, and I'm going to tell everyone on the radio about it.
You weren't complaining about people, right?
Just mentioned
she was.
I said, he's so small. He's smaller than me. He probably weighs less, too. That's all I said.
Yeah. It wasn't a complaint.
Yeah,
I didn't say, I'm so fat, I bet Bruno Mars is smaller. That's not how that went.
until Bruno Mars gets some of that Big Mac pizza, and then all of a sudden,
It's over for him.
he's...
By the way, this guy might have the
Bruno Mars.
metabolism of a hummingbird, so he might be slamming Big Mac pizzas.
We don't know.
I don't know what Bruno Mars' day-to-day diet is.
I don't know either.
I know nothing about his culinary proclivities, if you will. This guy might be quietly and shamefully and behind a door. He might be eating hoagies
Scarfing him.
longer than he is tall.
I actually know exactly what his diet is.
Oh.
He eats 1 bag of Jiffy Pop, and then he eats a cucumber, but he eats it like a corn on the cob.
He eats cucumber on the cob?
Yeah.
Delicious.
He just goes...
He's got those tiny little Bruno Mars teeth marks in it.
And he even does the little thing like when you are like a typewriter.
Yeah.
Or when he brings it back, it goes ding, and then pushes it back.
Oh, yeah,
Like in the
okay.
old cartoons.
Yep. The whole return on the thing. All right.
And younger kids don't get it because they don't know what a typewriter is.
Right. That explains his new song, Smith Corona Cuke. Mm-hmm. I got $1,000 for you, as promised. It's last chance today. So make this one count. Doesn't start up again till tomorrow morning. To fuel yourself, $1,000. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fuel yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword GRAND at WMMS.com. That's GRAND. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Alan, I haven't had Sbarro pizza in a long time, but it was pretty good back in the day. Stephen Canton. So he's implying that it might have been worth getting shot and killed in the pizza food court, or mall food court. I've never had Sbarro pizza.
Oh, you're missing
Not
out.
once. Is it
pretty
good?
Yeah.
It's the best New York pizza there is.
It's just giant slabs, though, right?
Yeah. Giant slabs of amazing New York style pizza.
Yeah. Alan, also the good guy with a gun, was also breaking the law at the time. So good guy. How was he breaking the law?
I thought he was carrying it legally. I think you're not allowed to bring a gun into the mall.
Yes, you can. You just can't.
Oh, no,
Well,
it's like a no-gun zone. Oh, is that what they're getting at?
It might be, but I thought that because I know everything, I think that was in the other call that I mentioned, that I know everything and I'll bring it to the air. I know that in Ohio, you can't have a gun where they serve liquor. That's like the rule about restaurants and things. If there's any alcohol present, you're not allowed to carry a gun in there.
I think
a mall,
I think every mall will have a sticker on the doors that says
firearms.
gun-free zone or whatever. And of course, people laugh at that. But I imagine they might let this guy go with that one, if that was the case. And listen, nobody can keep track, because that's the whole
They keep
point, is
changing
nobody's keeping
things,
track.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a permit. You don't need this. You don't need training. You mentally ill? Here's a revolver. Like, nobody, who knows?
Well, thank you for being a brave Dickin.
A what?
That's his name.
Oh, Eliza Dickin is his name. Mm-hmm. You really got to throw your back out coming up with the spelling like Elijah. Like that. It's pretty wild.
That's one of those things where someone's got to step in and be
E-L-I-S.
like, all right, don't do this to the kid. You can name him Elijah, but just spell it the right way.
Right.
I don't know why do women, it tends to be women that think it's cute to spell names weird.
so they're unique.
But
there are a lot of
it's
unique
annoying.
names that have regular
It
spellings.
doesn't. I mean, you asked why. I'm not. I don't.
All right, that's.
It doesn't make it less annoying, but
Yeah.
they want the name to be unique. That's why.
Well, it's
But why
definitely
not?
unique.
But then you got a unique name, but a dullard of a kid.
Yeah. Well.
Dullard. Oh, what a great word. Dullard. Dynamite. But this is where we
If
are,
your
by the
name's
way.
the only unique thing about you. You're not unique.
This is where we are in this country, is where they go, hey, only 3 people died. That's essentially what the cops are saying. A lot more people would have died if this kid wasn't there, which is absolutely true. But that's also kind of where we are. I don't know if it was random or not. 2 people were a married couple having dinner in the food court. Imagine that.
Well, their anniversary dinner,
Anniversary dinner.
Indiana style.
A 22-year-old woman and a 12-year-old girl were wounded, but both are expected to survive.
That's good.
20-year-old Jonathan Sapirman was the shooter. Police just described him as white, but did not provide any motive. Well, I think that goes without saying. But yeah.
There's going to be kids in this country that have more street cred than 50 Cent because
And
they've
these-
been through so many shootings.
And these poor people that work at the mall. Like, malls are hanging on by their fingernails in general. And then this kind of stuff goes on. I mean, I guess anywhere, right? Mm-hmm. But malls. Like, anytime I hear a story about a mall, I'm always surprised. I'm like, oh, right. Like, there's malls out here. Mary goes to one all the time. What's the mall you go to?
South Park in Strongsville.
South Park. And then there's the Great
Crocker
Northern.
and
I'm going to Great Northern tonight to see Nope.
I thought you saw that last night.
No, it's tonight.
Oh, I was going to ask you how it was.
Last night was
Today is Tuesday.
the Home Run Derby. I was watching the Home Run Derby
There
last
you
night.
go.
Tonight is Nope.
Nope is supposed to be awesome.
I hope it is.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched a trailer. I want to go.
Oh,
in
you've never
cold.
seen the trailer?
No, I want to go in cold, just
Okay.
not knowing anything about it, and just enjoy it for what it is.
I can't sleep on the trailers. I gotta see a trailer. As soon as it comes out, I gotta watch the trailer. And they don't give you much in the trailer for this.
I will from time to time, but a movie like Nope, I was like, you know what? It's a nope from me on the trailer because I know I'm going to see it. So let you just get some surprises because I don't like when you're waiting for that moment in the trailer where things turn. Like,
right.
Especially with a scary movie. I feel like they can give too much away.
Have you seen the trailer for Smile?
No, what's that one?
It looks pretty creepy. It's a pretty short trailer. I saw it in the front of some movie I saw a while ago about I don't know if it's a virus or a devil thing. I don't know what it is, but it's real short. It's real creepy. The suspect in the Indiana mall shooting, the cops went to his apartment, and they found his oven turned way up with a laptop and a can of butane inside. And then they found a bunch of guns and hundreds of rounds of ammo and blah, blah, blah.
What's butane?
Well, it's what's in lighters.
Like, yeah, lighter fluid. He's trying to blow the place up.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Along with his laptop.
There's booby traps just like in Speed. And they went to...
Pop quiz, hot shot. There's a can of butane and a laptop in an oven. They said there were no indicators that he was violent or unstable. Listen, I like to keep my laptop in the oven, all right? My wife keeps her shoes in there. We don't use the oven that often. It's always cold. She puts her shoes in there. I put my laptop in there. It's too little. It's metal shelves. If we're not going to use it, storage.
Hunter Biden's like, why didn't I think of that?
This guy. You know how expensive butane is? Why are we hearing ourselves?
I don't know.
Oh, this has got to stop. This has got
Hopefully
to
he'll be
stop.
back tomorrow, right?
Got to stop. Yeah, because Mary's not here tomorrow.
No.
I can't have Poundcake at home and you gone. I can't do it.
He's taking a test tonight, though, so you might.
Did you get a DoorDash test? Yeah, now he's not talking because the connection's all weird. You better get a DoorDash test. This guy had to go to the Grand Canyon after we all told him to go to the Grand Canyon.
We all said, don't get on that bus.
After we all told him to get on that bus, he just had to do it. He had to listen to us.
He just... Way to go, idiot.
You big fat dummy.
He's a real dullard.
Alan, I have a rare name. It's Edgar. I don't think it's a rare name. I mean, this kid's name is a kooky spelling, too.
Yeah. Yeah, stop doing that, ladies. Stop giving your kids weird spellings. They can have a weird name. Just spell it.
No,
Well, it's like you're not naming a dog. You're naming a human person that has to grow. When you're off doing Pilates, this kid's out there with his stupid name. And then he's going to get to be 18, he's going to change it. Or he's at least going to change the spelling. Maybe the kid likes it. What do I know?
Yeah, you guys are putting a lot of your stuff on these kids.
I know.
And rightly so.
But we all met people growing up who were like, I hate my name. And they weren't even weird spelled names. So who knows what's going on?
Well, I know I got a comedian friend, and his name is Justin, but it's spelled Juston, and he hates it.
Just on?
Yeah. He hates that.
Well, he's a comedian. He was just on. Mm-hmm. Better than Tyn.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he change the spelling of it?
I
mean, I had a phase when I was a kid when I was way into heavy metal. I was spelling my last name with 2 X's.
Yeah,
Because I thought it looked cool. And an umlaut.
Over which X?
Huh? Over the O, Mary. Alan, tell Mary she is wrong. You can... All right, Mary, you're wrong.
Listen, they should wait. Just wait. It'll come
You can
through on the
carry.
after hours
You
one.
can carry in a place that serves alcohol, but they have to serve food.
No. Okay, in the 4 restaurants I've worked at,
I'll defer
you were
to
not
you.
allowed to have a firearm, and it was a posted sign.
I've
that
never
said,
waited a table in Ohio, so I'll take your word for it.
I assumed that since every place I've worked at, that was the rule. It was the rule across the board, but maybe the 4 places I worked were the exception to the rule.
Maybe that's the place that maybe you were imposing your rules.
Maybe.
Hey, get out of here with that. We don't have food here, just alcohol.
Okay.
I don't want any of your claptrap.
What is that?
I'll take your word for
Well,
it.
they're like, oh, don't worry, they won't get too drunk. They have fries. They'll use the gun responsibly if they can eat a burger.
We got apps and zerts. Things
Just
are going to be
That's
relax.
right.
fine.
He's got a base. He'll be fine.
You think anyone's getting super drunk when you got these $5 sliders?
Come on.
Jalapeno poppers.
Cream
With
cheese,
the
not
cream
nacho.
cheese.
Nobody's going to pop off with these poppers. I've got a break. If you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, you can leave us messages there. You can text 35192 for anything, and you can watch at AlanCoxShow.com.